pretty much almost every shot in pickleball, you have to get the paddle below the ball first. That's sort of how we like get to it and then go through it. The two thing is paddle face, open, below the ball, then you can come through it. Hey, what's up guys? My name's Josh. This is my friend Preston. I don't even know who this guy is, but we're gonna teach him how to play pickleball today. What's your name, man?
Caleb.
Caleb, nice to meet you.
Okay, for those of you who don't know, this is Caleb Heck. He's a legendary Spikeball player, my old partner.
There's a lefty.
That's a great lefty.
Good return. And a great tweener for
Great
Preston.
tweener.
How much have you played?
About a year.
About a year? Where would you say you're at, like skill-wise?
4, 4, 5.
4, 4, 5. We'll see. I'll dink with him. You take him.
Yeah, let's see what we got.
You just let me know what you want to see, Josh. If you want me to hit him or whatever.
No, he's good.
Sick. Look at that, 18
Hey.
here off the bat.
Down. I mean, he's actually pretty good.
I know, he's not bad.
You sometimes try to do a little too much wrist manipulation when you you have this shot down. I would say that in like a higher level dink rally, you're not going to get as many sort of softy balls to be able to hit that.
Like they're just coming easy
you
and I'm just...
won't be able to do that one as much. So when you get out here, you try to open it up late, get open, and then pull it back. But if you do have the ability, go ahead, hit that sharp angle. So, no, I mean, you can take it out of the air, so it's two things. So, if you get a easy ball, you're gonna hit that little roll guy. But if it's not an easy ball, get it down with it open early instead of here and trying to lift it open.
Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm like coming out here, or I
So,
should be...
Yeah, you're coming here and then trying to open it through impact. I want you to get down and out first and then pull across, yeah.
Okay. You're finishing here.
Yeah.
Just start there and then fin through.
And just...
Pull across.
Clarence sees is that one that goes...
Look at his length.
I know.
Also that paddle. Back. Ah!
Yeah. Get him out wide on a couple. Yep, so the balls weren't on, ball and paddle wasn't on the same plane for a long time, which is why we sort of missed that. Get it down early. So as soon as we're going wide, we're going down as we go wide. We're not going wide and cutting, we're down and wide. We sort of need to condense down like a triangle. You don't need to bring the paddle back that far either. Don't need to get it back here. Down and wide, pull across. This is a shot that if you hit it a little bit higher, it's okay because it gives you actually more time to recover. So high and soft is better than trying to hit something aggressive from there.
Just two and through.
Stay down.
Right, so the whole two process is literally getting to it, setting early, through to target.
Okay.
Big thing, especially head on when we were dinking, like a lot of balls you leave high.
Yeah.
Like if they're landing
Yeah.
there
It's
versus
easy to
whatever.
speed up.
Yeah, it's just like I could have sped up a bunch of stuff. Here's honestly not the end of the world. The big thing is that when you are condensing, like Josh just said a second ago, like he said like a triangle, whatever, like a pyramid. Like if this is my peak athletic stance, everything, any direction should be condensing to it. Okay. Big problem when you do it is like you reach here and like you extend, like you come back here, like you reach this way, move that way, take a step. Like you do this, lengthen throughout the whole entire leg.
Okay.
This hip drops back.
Yeah.
It's hard for you to get on the outside of this leg because all of a sudden now I'm tight and your weight's falling backwards.
Yeah. Okay.
So all that to say, if you condense two targets, you can see that this leg stays engaged. I'm able to still and adjust to it.
Okay.
I'll be more under it. I'll be able to get around it more, all things considered. Blocking here pulls me back and off the ball versus to the ball, condensing in front of it.
I'm a lock and back guy,
Yeah, he's a
to and through.
Even like Colin will do that too. He'll do this to attack and lose a lot of reach forward, and lose a lot of action under.
Okay.
All that to say, also make sure you reset. A lot of times, like if I'm thinking, like you'll do something like this, and you'll kind of like sort of kind of get back into that position, but your weight's still in your heels. Like 7,000 times. You don't need to do that. You probably need to do about once. Hit your shot and then reset your feet. So that way I can go about my day. Versus hitting, coming, kind of being, a second behind.
That's why this ball into your left foot jams you, because you're coming from here and you're shifting back into it instead of being already ready for it.
It's you have to re-engage and then go back. So like what Josh's saying is you're stepping, your weight's coming here in the left foot. You're resetting, your weight's still back. And all of a sudden, I have nothing to push off of. So go there, reset here, then I can move and take it. Anyway, think real quick. This left leg, right down here, you push off of it. Advance into it, yeah, there you go. Advance into it, yeah. And as you condense more, you're gonna find yourself probably like,
See, get that open. Open.
Just make sure you reset your feet. Yeah. Give yourself time with your shot.
Oops, sorry.
Yeah, come here. Come stand here. So back to Josh's first point about setting early. The thing is right now, like you're getting here and then it's whatever. Like the whole to and through concept is that you get two, and let's say his right foot is my shot, that's my through, at his right foot. I'm not doing this, trying to curve a ball. It's just set here, pushing to a target. So set here, push to. Even if it's top spin, I'm getting wherever my wrist positioning is. Let's say I want it here. Brushing over is my shot. I'm not doing this, try and do something. Because then it just changes your paddle face less. It's literally setting in Spikeball. Like if I'm doing this, where you see people set like this all the time, like it's here. If it's here playing defense, this is my set wrist positioning here. So I'm not changing.
Yeah, we want the paddle have the correct face angle for as long as possible. There's no string, so nothing to grip it, so it has to be in the right position a little longer. Get below it sooner. So I'm here and pull it back.
Like that one you were here.
Pretty much almost every shot in pickleball, you have to get the paddle below the ball first. That's sort of how we like get to it and then go through it. The two thing is paddle face, open, below the ball, then you can come through it. Here right now we're trying to scoop it to add loft to it, but get the paddle head down below it and you don't need to add too much loft to it. You can maintain that same angle all the way through.
So is my paddle up here when I'm hitting it?
No, it's, the problem is your paddle is here and then you're trying to come through.
Okay.
Get down like that and pull across. So way to think about it is like put the paddle straight in front of you, make the paddle face your face. Yep. And then there you go. That's how we get below the paddle.
Okay.
Through the ball early is literally all pickleball is, Caleb. Right now I want you to already be set in your position before the ball hits the ground.
Okay.
So like by the time it bounces, I should already be here as if the ball is just going to bounce and hit my paddle.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
By the time it bounces, we should be already down, like I'm here. I'm not going to be exactly as quick as you can. Right. Because then you can have your paddle face set and you can adjust. And obviously that comes with taking balls out of the air and stuff. Like if I'm being really aggressive, that's fine. But the second I know it's going to bounce, I'm underneath the ball early, So I'm aggressive, okay, out of the air. And then I say, okay, it's bouncing. I'm getting there early. Bouncing early. But down earlier. Beat the ball to the ground. Yeah, there you go. And then just like check that out of the leg right now. It's still so much like you're here. Yeah. Like you're not gonna be able to move it if it's flat. Also, we gotta speed up into some sort of attacking things and see what we're working with.
Good hands. Yeah, so when you get out wide, soft and high. Yeah, soft and high so you have more time to get in. Even if you hit a perfect knifing one that's barely over the net, doesn't give you enough time to recover in your position. So yeah, soft and high. Yeah.
That makes sense. So I get it outside right foot, let's just say.
There you go.
Instead of doing so.
Yeah, you stood up a little bit.
So sure, that ball may have been high, but like to his point, like if you hit a ball here, I can reset. The thing is, you're trying to.
I'm trying to put it like right here.
Right, you're trying, like I'm hitting a good dink, and you're trying to hit a better dink, and eventually you're just playing low margins. I'm playing high margins.
So here, put one out wide, and I'll show you sort of how. There, and now I'm right back to it.
Okay.
He had an offensive dink. Best thing I can do is make a ball bounce on their side. So if he put me out wide again, if I do like this, a little bit lower, I have no time to recover. I'm coming in and getting jammed. So this is something that I picked up from teaching with Colin Johns. The rule of 3 is that the sum of 2 dinks always equals 3. All right, an aggressive dink is a 2. Sort of more defensive dink is a 1. So if you get a 2, you get an aggressive dink, you can only be looking to hit a 1 back. You can't go 2 plus 2 doesn't equal 3. But if someone hits that soft 1 dink that we were talking about, where you hit that little roll, that's when you hit a 2 back. You don't want a 1-1 or 2-2. You want to always try to make 3.
If I hit this, do whatever the heck you want. I hit a 1. Okay, that's probably 1, so I'm trying to do something a little more. Yeah. Say you want that ball too. I know. Yeah. Again, condense to that ball. So it's here, condense to it. Yeah, it's fine.
That's good.
That's good.
Oh, you had a 1 and you hit it like a little. You had a 1 and you hit a 1 back. Come on.
Oh, he gave me a 1.
Yeah, he gave you a 1.
I was thinking because I just hit an aggressive dink that I need to hit a 1.
No.
No.
It just depends. I mean, because like,
It's-
I mean, the whole thing is obviously there are like 1.5s and there's everything in between. Yeah. You're just gauging, is it aggressive or not?
Gotcha.
If I put something that causes you distress, put something that causes you relief. I give you relief. Like that. Good.
Nice.
He loves that.
That ball. Yeah.
He goes full giraffe on that left leg.
You literally do this and reach.
So I should be taking a step back.
So you can do a number of things. So like,
Show him a couple things.
So a big thing in my teaching is tight is not right. When Caleb goes to hit that shot, clearly his leg is tight. It's straight, it's locked out, tight, okay? If I were to ask you how to alleviate your tightness, let's just say ball's coming in here, bouncing here-ish, what are your options to hit either ball bouncing here or ball that's in the air here? Because like you have multiple options to alleviate tightness.
I think what I would do if I see a ball coming like that is I'm going to try to take a step back and give me more room. That's what I do currently.
Okay, great. So let's just say you take a step back, So for me, I would still look at your leg. I'd say it's tight. So what we talked earlier about how to move.
Okay.
How would you do that? So, right. So if you condense, all of a sudden your leg's nice, both legs look good. That's an option. Another option is, I just said earlier, yeah, you can take it out of the air, which means instead of doing this, you take here or take here, whatever's easier. But again, if you are moving, you should be condensing. This is simple and plain. So if you're moving, even this counts as a movement. If anything, I'm doing this, so I can take it, or I'm forced to move.
We typically only like to do 1 concept at a time, but get back there. We'll do 2. Take that step back to alleviate. Yeah, so when you were doing it, you were coming like this.
Okay. Okay.
Got to open it up so we can get over the net. Because if we're here, requires this. If we're here, it's that.
That's good. It's better than.
See how it's the same thing over here.
So it's just like.
So remember, now make the back of your, nope, other way. There you go. Now go down. Yeah, that's lifting the ball up.
Things you can do this down. Not doing.
As opposed to you're like this, trying to manipulate it. So start open, finish open.
Is this open right here?
Yep, but then get the paddle head down. No, keep that, yeah. There you go.
It feels so weird, honestly.
It's all right.
But I guess that makes sense.
Okay, but flex that thing up. Like right now you can hit it over Josh's head for all I care. Yeah, that's fine. And then you just notice power-wise, like you crank it up, hold your, like literally this, ride the motorcycle. Boom, boom, here.
Yep.
The thing is, I can do this, and like it's gonna give me height. The thing what you're doing is you're flat doing this. So I said earlier, start as you finish.
Okay.
Same concept. So like your brain is like, I need to create lift,
Yeah.
but just start early.
Start lifted.
And then start lift. So the second I'm like, oh, it's down here, I'm going to create lift. So you can do 1, You can do 2, doesn't matter.
Show him what he's doing.
You're doing this right now flat, and you're like trying to pull out of it, or flicking.
Yeah.
Both of which are tough. Ultimately, it's tough though because we haven't even covered half volleys or anything. We've just been throwing stuff at you.
Yeah.
But ultimately, if it's a half volley, like a short hop, it should be paddle head down. But like, see how you're like closing the court?
Yeah.
Like that's gonna go directly in the ground.
Okay.
So if I want to do half volley like this, like watch 10. I'll just show them real quick here. Like hit 2, head down, open face as in terms of up. Will give this return where it goes over the net. What you're doing is sticking the paddle head literally neutral down. Yeah. And it's just gonna die into the ground.
So you're still like this.
Yeah, I see that.
Revert that. No, keep the paddle head down, but reverse that wrist. There you go.
So this whole neutral range where your wrist
It's like
is
90 degrees out. He's in long sleeves.
Anyway, yeah, so literally watch the half volley, go to like whatever. You can just stick it down and literally, as long as it's open, like as long as it's quick and open, I'm fine. Yeah, that ball sucks. So here, quick and open, it's up. Quick and open, it's up. Now, if there's time, he gives me like a 1, and I want to neutral. No, you bring your paddle head up here, and then you can do a top spin or over here. So pretty much horizontal, wrist cranked.
Is
if
this?
you have time?
He wants to be Kawasaki'd out all the time. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so this is fine. This motion, relax.
Okay.
This is fine here.
Okay.
The thing is, if it's a half volley, your paddle head will go down, and it's going to be open because you're creating lift.
Okay.
If it bounces and you have time, that's when you can crank up and either create lift this way, or that's when you have top spin cranking down here.
Okay.
Right. But the thing is, time's your best friend and enemy. So if I have time, I can crank over and create top spin. If I don't have time, then I don't.
Probably gonna do it wrong.
No, we just told you about 700,000 things.
Yeah, do everything at once. That was almost better.
Again, if it's half volley, just stick your head down early. Keep the ball down.
So the reason that the ball's traveling here isn't because you're hitting it too hard. It's because of the angle.
Still like.
Yeah, and you're having to manipulate it.
So instead of being here, I need to be like.
No.
If you're thinking up and down, I need you to think motorcycle.
Okay.
Yes, there. Do that. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Stay there and then put the paddle head down.
Boom.
No.
See, you dip every time.
See, when you say paddle head, I'm thinking like down, so I'm thinking like
it is
down
paddle
like
head. But the thing is, you do this, and then you go down like this.
that. Okay. So some.
This.
Oh, okay. Okay. So instead of this, it's.
Right, so going down, like if you just let your arm hang,
Yeah.
it would be neutral.
Okay.
Right? So to get it up,
Add loft to it. Add loft to it. There you
I
go.
have to do this.
Okay.
Right?
When the ball's down here, we gotta have loft to it.
Yeah.
Here, no, here, loft.
Right. And it's just if I'm putting it on you.
Better.
Gosh, that's so weird.
Yeah.
This is something that I did. Like this is clearly new to me.
And again, half volley, you're right with the head down. You just go quickly straight at it. If it's a half volley. If there's time, then you can craft your shot and do whatever you want, yeah.
So many good nuggies. Way to let that go. Oh, finger wag.
Oh.
It's rich coming from me because that sucks.
It's rich coming from it. 90-year-old man here. Yo!
I think it missed again though.
I think it was in. That was good. Felt goodish. Those half volley things right now? The short hop things?
Yeah.
Short hop.
Ooh.
Tried it. Because short, honestly, like half volley, again, paddle it down, literally. Stick it down, open up the paddle face. Stick it down, open the paddle face. And quicker. I want you to literally do this. Timing wise.
Yeah.
You're doing this. Which is neither either using the time or...
Neither either?
Yeah, it says neither, either. Yeah, whatever. The thing is, you're not using the time to your benefit or taking off my pace.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's either to it or you'll clear out and let it rise. Right, so literally bend your knees. Lower. Like I want there to be such a... Yeah, sit there. Get down. Okay, now, yep, exactly.
Get
Right
my
here.
paddle face up.
Right. Cool.
Better. You want to hear it? Boop, boop.
Yeah, because the thing is, like, you can literally.
Boop, boop. There you go.
All my, even if I hit a, if it's short hop,
More better.
you can do literally anything you want with it. You just take off all of my power and spin and anything.
Yeah.
If it's quick.
Yeah.
If it's boom, boom.
Yeah. Most people I'm playing with right now are like, they give me the opportunity to like.
Right. If
be able to hit.
they give you a 1.
Yeah. So like,
Right.
I'm not having to like usually have to like.
No, but it's just even once in a while. Like if you misread a ball and you're there or something,
Yeah.
you can half volley out wide, like it's come in. Let's say you hit a good shot and someone happens to do this.
So
like
that's
you
still
could,
bad, right?
Sorry, but no, I'm saying like you could get there earlier though, like cut it off and just stick it.
That was better height though.
Yeah, so literally just go straight to it. Yeah, and then you can maintain positioning, you can maintain torque just by half volleying. But again, stick that head down. You're thinking here,
Yeah.
just literally stick it. Yeah, and the beauty thing about the kitchen is the second I see where it's going, I can step to it. So the second that you see me potentially hitting like a good shot, you could literally just cut it off and do that, right? Not saying you always need to,
Yeah.
but you can.
Yeah.
And if someone's really picking on you, you know, you can do all sorts of things.
You got a 1. Oh, come on.
That's a 1.
You got a 1.
With it, yeah.
Ah.
You went for it. You recognized it. Get underneath it. Oh, okay.
So right now there's 2 things. A, ready position, super simple. Point your opposite corner at the ball.
To me.
Wherever it is, if he has the ball, you point this guy at it. That's going to do a number of things for you. It's going to make your wrist strong. So if you have to take power, easy. It's also going to preload you in terms of percentages wise. If I'm on the left and he's to my right, if he attacks, realistically it's coming to my forehand because the attackable area he has is effectively this. If he attacks to my backhand, let's just say, anything outside my hip and high is out by a mile.
Yeah.
So this just preloads you saying, okay, I'm sitting more or less forehand, handling any stimulus here in the middle, and if I need to go backhand, my wrist is already set to take power. 2, it's going to draw you closer to the ball. There's just a million things why you do it. Ultimately, laser pointer, this corner, at the ball. 2, similar to a backhand dink right now, you're trying to come up and slice it, or you're trying to lift with your leg. There's none of that. It's always 2 and through. So the thing is, I go 2, I set everything up. Let's say this is my body positioning. I'm going 2 under the ball because we're creating lift. We're not trying to create slice, we're not trying to create anything, we're trying to get over the net first and foremost. So I need to go 2 under the ball here, and then I'm just going through. So instead of doing up, down, and around where I could be late, I literally just go principal.
Efficient movement is the key.
Yeah, and that's yeah.
Right, but it's here, I pull my paddle, okay, I see it 2 through. 2. Okay, just keep your body still when you're hitting.
Don't. Keep the paddle open. Open, open. Open, open. Where's my paddle facing? At you. Where's my paddle facing? Up and at you. Yep. Oh, got him.
Like on these ones, hold your shoulders. Just to confuse you more. When you do that, make sure you keep weight in your right leg. Keep weight in your toe on your right foot. So that way it's not in the toe, not in the inner foot. Just help you move more and bend more.
Oh, help me. Help me, Obi-Wan.
dinking aggressive out of the air. It's not an air than you.
Okay.
Yeah, lab.
His partner would have gotten it.
Oh, he wanted it.
Dude, he's got the whip though.
No, he'll get a good backhand roll if he can get a dink rally and be in the right spot.
Don't rise out of it though. That's the biggest thing. So every time dink it.
Just all shoulders.
But see, you just did all shoulders.
You go
did all
all shoulders.
He said, "Oh, it's all shoulders."
No, you,
It feels like it's all shoulders.
But so that thing is like Ben's the easiest one to think about and replicate. Like any shot he's hitting, like even when he's pulled super wide, like his most iconic backhand, he used to hit all the time. Like he'd go here, tuck, shoulder, everything set, and then he'd have to set it and push shoulder wide. Okay. But he's not doing those, setting, pushing, and then coming out. Ultimately, the more moving parts, the less accuracy.
less consistency.
Yeah, yeah. Similar like spikeball wise, like if I'm hitting a hit, like I would just say like, don't open. Okay. Yeah. Same thing, because then it moves your hand. This moves my paddle up and down in space. Yeah. So just here, shoulder, 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 versus coming out. Okay. Yep.
I guess you guys would imagine, like, so one of the things I struggle with a lot is consistency. So
Yeah.
like,
There's a lot of, you're hooping and hopping.
yeah, a lot of like
Movement.
Yeah, less movement is typically better movement in pickleball. All right, we'll do one more dink rally and then we'll cut it.
Beat him, Leb. Beat him. Get underneath the ball. Ball back in. Don't stick into it.
I need to.
Here, we'll watch this over.
Yeah.
All right.
Break.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, Holmes.
So it's chaotic lesson 1. Bang.